Well. It is Friday, August 29th, and we just got some keys. It is officially done. We got the garage floor guy coming on Sunday. Amy and I are going to do a little painting in the garage before the garage floor guy comes. And then we'll have this nice long weekend to start moving in. So here's the entryway. Nice big tall entryway with some can lights up there. Here is the great room and kitchen. We've got all of our appliances got installed. We've got a fake dual oven. This top one is the microwave, and then we've got a actual oven on the bottom. I guess it came with a bunch of pans. We've got a induction cooktop. Amy's got her pot filler. Got dishwasher. I dumped the ice out of the fridge because the water filter is new and there's a bunch of carbon in there. So got the fridge. Here is the great room. Take you guys into the nerd lab. This all came out really nice in here. Got my walk-in closet for my nerd supplies. Got a nice view of the porch and the valley. Got the guest room. It's not quite ready for people to come, but all it needs is a bed and it'll be set. Here is the guest bathroom. Got glass cabinets or glass door in here with no track. And we've got our tile drama is complete. We finally got all the tile situation fixed. Here is the master bedroom. Got our big vanity here. We've got a plug for the litter robot to go over there. Here is the master shower. Got a nice big seat in here. And got our decorative surround in here as well. I had them, this door was originally facing the other way. I had them turn it very, very early on, mainly because the number of times that I take a shower and forget my towel. That way I don't got to trail across the whole bathroom, making a mess. Here's the master closet. Plenty of space in here. This does have motion detection, so if you leave the light on, it'll shut itself off. Same thing out here. Got some motion detection that'll shut all that off. It's actually California code because who knows? Nobody knows. Here is the bar area with my fridge for, beverages, whatnot. Here's the, I don't know, powder room, guest bathroom, whatever, bathroom. Got the server closet that, I don't know, somehow I wound up with a shelf in here. That shelf may come out. Actually, as soon as I'm done filming this, I'm going to pull off the cover there and take a peek. Here's the laundry room. Got a nice little table or countertop area here and some space in here. Washer, dryer, got a clean out there as well. This is the 2-car garage. Definitely need some more light in here. I'm gonna add a gazillion of these lights in here. Here's our heat pump water heater. That is also smart because it needs to be smart in order to run all of the heat pump stuff. There's a bunch of different settings depending on the outside air temperature. Without boring you to death on how heat pumps work, they basically are going to pull the heat out of the garage and put it into the water instead of having to heat it electrically. So while it's hot, while the garage is hot, it'll take that heat and push it into the water. Walk back through the laundry room. Go out to the single car garage. Got the single car garage. Got all of our water shut off stuff. Got our side mount jack shaft style garage door openers. This will also probably need a little bit more light in here as well. We've got some spare paint, some spare grout, some spare tile, a little bit of spare everything. So that is good. Got a thermometer. Well, there it is. Got a thermometer on the garage door opener. That's kind of odd. And walk outside real quick. See what's going on out here. Got a screen. Nice and quiet out here. Probably going to spend some considerable amount of time out here. Walk back through. Here's all the solar stuff. So we've got 4 batteries, and then all the rest of the solar equipment is all here as well, and all the required stickers and such for the solar. Pretty much at this point we just need to get internet access and get that thing connected, and the solar guys are going to come back out and be able to turn that on. It needs internet for all of the monitoring doodadery. We'll walk around the front. Take a peek around here. On the side. Got some birds out there flying around. And at some point, when we get all moved in, I'll probably take an adventure down into the bottom of this area and have a little bit of a look around. We still got our camera. Our camera is, I don't know if I could even point it out, but there's a big rock right about there is where the game camera sits. So Amy and I were talking yesterday about, or I don't know, a day or two ago, about kind of the elevation of the house here has a lot of these birds of prey that are kind of almost even with the house. So figure it'd give Bella something to look at. She can look at these birds flying around and whatever else wants to poke its little head up on the game camera. We kind of shied away from having any of the landscaping done, mainly because we're going to tear up quite a bit of this in the near future. We want to put a whole house generator in, and in doing that, the whole house generator, I think the propane tank is what we're leaning against now. The propane tank would sit up there, so they'd basically have to kind of trench across this front yard and down. And then another thing that you can kind of see here is there's a swale that cuts all the way through here, and I'd like to kind of put some drains in here, mainly for when it snows and getting all that melted snow back off of here. So I probably have a drain over there, maybe a drain in here somewhere, and then also to kind of cut across this driveway. I think we're gonna just put gravel for the first year and kind of see what that does. But in the process of running this drainage along here, I want a grate or some other water catchment. I don't want all this water coming down the driveway and then coming down onto the house, or even just going over the edge of the side here. So we'll put some drainage in here. I was looking the other day on what type of fertilizer for these oaks. So these oaks probably got stressed out pretty bad with a lot of this moving the dirt around. This one over here kind of wound up on its own little island, so we'll try to get some fertilizer on those pretty quickly. That oak over there doesn't look bothered one bit. Still got the internet folks are still trying to figure out how to get their internet from up on the pole into the house. We may start with Starlink for a little while and then use that kind of as a failover internet in the future. Today's Friday. Amy and I are going to come up here tomorrow and do some painting. And then on Sunday, we got the garage epoxy floor guys coming. Monday's pretty much a holiday, so we'll be up here moving and monkeying around. Amy's new washer and dryer that she picked is coming on, I think, Tuesday. She picked a washer and dryer that's smart enabled, and it actually will connect to Home Assistant. So that will be interesting as well to see how that goes. And yeah, that's pretty much the walk around. Dad, if you don't have anything to do, I've got a drawer full of manuals. You could bring your headlamp and read all these manuals, while you're here. They did leave us some of these little caps. These go on the fire sprinklers. We've got 2 of these little caps. You can see the fire sprinklers in the ceiling here and there. So those are the caps for that. But yeah, I think that's about it. Thanks for watching.